Good evening. Thanks for joining us on TCM. I'm Ben Mankiewicz. With the 98th Academy Awards now in our rearview mirror, we have programmed a lineup of Oscar-nominated directors. Tonight, we're focusing on filmmakers born outside of the U.S., and we're bringing you movies they made before coming to Hollywood. These early films, though, are not works from novice directors. They are pictures from assured, determined filmmakers who knew what they wanted and how best to get that vision up on a screen. We begin tonight with the third feature from a Taiwanese director who's gone on to a long and distinguished career in Hollywood, Ang Lee. Released in the U.S. by the Samuel Goldwyn Company in 1994, Eat, Drink, Man, Woman. Ang Lee co-wrote this comedy about a widower, once a respected chef in Taipei, who now spends his days making elaborate culinary creations for his three unmarried daughters. Each of the young women is restless, trying to navigate her way through challenging romances, unrewarding careers, and the rather sizable generation gap between them and their old-school father. Ang Lee referred to Eat, Drink, Man, Woman as the last in his Father Knows Best trilogy. Lee's first two features, Pushing Hands from 1991 and The Wedding Banquet from 93, explored similar themes of traditional ways bumping up against the modern world. Before those movies, Lee struggled to get his film career off the ground, going years without work. His wife became the family's breadwinner. Lee became its cook. Along with film, food became an obsession for him. I developed this idea that someday I would just want to make a movie that makes the audience's saliva just keep drooling out. Well, this is his drool-inducing dream, which he co-wrote with his longtime collaborators Wang Huiling and James Schamus. From 1994, Oscar-nominated for Best Foreign Language Film, Ang Lee's Eat, Drink, Man, Woman. Although Eat, Drink, Man, Woman is steeped in traditional Chinese ways, director Ang Lee was no stranger to America when he made the picture. He arrived in 1978 to finish college, eventually winding up at NYU's film school. Lee worked on the student film of another talented classmate who shared his last name, Spike Lee. Ang Lee made his Hollywood breakthrough the year after Eat, Drink, Man, Woman with the 1995 Jane Austen adaptation of Sense and Sensibility. Ang Lee's diverse career rolled along as he made a Western, Ride with the Devil, and a historical Chinese adventure film, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, which earned Lee his first Academy Award nomination for Best Director. He even made an early Marvel movie, Hulk, from 2003. A few years later, Lee won his first Best Director Oscar for the daring 2005 drama of Two Cowboys in Love, Brokeback Mountain. Lee won a second time for his 2012 story of a young man and a Bengal tiger stranded at sea, Life of Pi. Coming up, a tense drama unfolds between a married couple and the young man they invite out on a boating trip. It's director Roman Polanski's debut film from 1962, Knife in the Water, is next on TCM.
Next on TCM, Knife in the Water, then Kronos, and later, Mauvais Grain. TCM plants a bad seed tonight.